We acquired the property in 1991 and bought the property to begin with, mainly just to have a place to go deer hunting and kind of get out and ramble around in the woods. At the time, we didn't know that we'd be living here later on, but like I said, it's been a blessing to us to see what's taken place. The property was not in real good condition when we bought it. I had contacted Jeff Thurman. Jeff was the county forester, and he had told me, he said, you know, you can clean the property up. You got probably two choices. You can hire somebody with a bulldozer or you can learn to burn. And I didn't have the money to hire anybody with a dozer to do all the work that needed to be done, so pretty well cleaned it up by controlled burning. For some reason or another, I had a vision that what the property could be made to look like, not knowing whether I'd be able to complete that process or not. But we've, through the years and hard work, we've developed the property.
As he started telling me about his vision, I visioned right along that what he saw, I saw, and it came to pass.
Primary objective is forestry. Our secondary objective is wildlife. Originally, when we bought the property, the first purchase, we purchased 100 and it was 340s, 120 acres. And we've since bought 17 more acres in one spot, 5 acres in another spot. It's still the same timber that it was here when we bought it, and that's been 25 years ago. Probably 20 to 30% hardwoods, and then maybe 70 to 80% pine. When we do a timber harvest, I want to leave a lot of the hardwoods as they are now. I realize that when you're doing a harvest, we still need to thin some of the hardwoods out. Even though the pine is different ages, up, you know, anywhere from 10 years old up to 35 years old, I think my management objective for the pine is to pretty well take all the pine out and start over again, with pine being the same age. Mainly on the food plots, I don't do a lot of work as far as summer food plots because there's a lot of other foods in the summer, but try to do a decent job with our food plots during the fall and winter. This one here, like I said, it's up on flat top. It's real fertile soil up here, and I usually plant it in corn early and then bush hog the corn down and come back and plant wheat and some oats and maybe some winter peas. We were certified Treasure Forest probably about 1994, 95. Since we've become tree farm certified, our property has been certified through FSC certification, Forest Stewardship Council. And in going through that process, I was told that we had to have a cultural review done on our property, and I didn't have any idea what a cultural review was. And we got in touch with Teresa Paglione she was the state archaeologist for NRCS. She came up, she found a spot that had a large rock outcropping, and she said it was one of the better rock shelters that she had ever seen. The study showed that the rock shelter had been occupied as far as 7,000 BC, which would have been about 9,000 years ago. We've been doing the classroom in the forest since the early 2000s. Probably 13, 14 years, and during that time we've probably had 600, 700 students. We've worked with a FFA. We've had students that came out with an ag teacher, and they would stay and learn about trees and whatever the ag teacher had for them to do. We've had 3 or 4 different landowner tours that we've done on the property. The best advice that I could give any landowner is to use the outside resources that are available to that person. There's worlds and worlds of resources that can help you and open your mind to things that you need to be doing, and if you want to make your property better. Hopefully when we are gone, the land will be in a lot better shape than it was when we found it. And I think that's one of the principles of Treasure Forest, is to make the land better than what it was when you found it.